If you grew up in a home where emotions weren't talked about, comfort wasn't offered, or you were told to stop crying instead of being asked, "What's wrong?" you're not alone. Many adults today grow up with emotional neglect without ever realizing it. Not because their parents were bad people, but because they never learned emotional skills either. The good news: cycles can be broken. You can become the emotionally present parent you always needed, even if you never had one yourself. In this video, we'll explore what emotional neglect looks like, how it impacts a child's emotional blueprint, and most importantly, how you can start becoming a more attuned, emotionally supportive parent, even while healing your own childhood wounds. Let's start with clarity. Emotional neglect isn't about shouting, hitting, or obvious harm. It's the absence of something a child deeply needs: comfort, validation, understanding, emotional presence. It sounds like, "You're overreacting, go to your room. Don't cry, be strong. We don't talk about feelings in this house." It looks like a parent who provides everything: food, education, safety, but cannot show empathy or emotional warmth. A child who learns very early not to burden their parents with their feelings. And here's the important part: emotional neglect is often unintentional. Most parents simply repeat what they grew up with. When emotions are ignored or shut down repeatedly, the child begins to internalize core beliefs. My feelings don't matter. I shouldn't need anyone. If I express emotions, I'll be rejected. I need to handle everything alone. The emotional blueprint follows them into adulthood. They may struggle with expressing emotions, trusting others, setting boundaries, forming secure relationships, identifying their own needs, low self esteem, chronic guilt for having needs. And when these children grow up and become parents themselves, they often feel confused, afraid, or overwhelmed when their own child cries or expresses big emotions. Not because they don't love their child, but because no one showed them what healthy emotional support looks like. Let me give you a simple scenario. A 6-year-old bursts into tears because her drawing got ruined. A parent who grew up with emotional neglect might react instinctively. "Stop crying over small things. Why are you so sensitive? It's just a drawing." This reaction isn't cruelty, it's inherited discomfort with emotions. It's what they heard growing up. Now, let's replay the scene, but this time with emotional attunement. Now, let's look at what an emotionally attuned response sounds like. The parent doesn't dismiss the emotion or rushes to fix the problem. Instead, they acknowledge what the child is feeling. They might say, "I can see you're really upset. That drawing mattered a lot to you. It's okay to feel sad about this." The child may cry, complain, or repeat how unfair it feels, and the parent stays present. They respond with, "I get why that hurts. I'm right here with you. Do you want to tell me what happened?" In moments like this, the goal isn't to stop the emotion. It's to help the child feel safe while experiencing it. When emotions are met with understanding instead of dismissal, they move through the body instead of getting stuck. And the child learns something essential: my feelings matter. I am allowed to feel. Someone will be there for me when I'm upset. That is emotional presence. Breaking emotional neglect isn't just about learning new parenting techniques, it's about healing your own nervous system. Because when your child cries, it may activate something in you: anxiety, guilt, helplessness, annoyance, a sense of being overwhelmed. Not because of your child, but because no one comforted you when you cried. So you're not just responding to your child's emotion, you're responding to your own childhood. That is why even loving, well intentioned parents slip into old patterns. Be gentle with yourself. Awareness is step 1, compassion is step 2. Here's what breaking the cycle really looks like. 1. Notice your trigger before you react. When your child expresses a big feeling, pause and ask yourself, "What am I feeling right now? Is this about them or about something in me?" This tiny moment of awareness gives you space to choose differently. Second, validate before you teach. Validation doesn't mean you agree. It means you understand. You can say, "I see you're frustrated. It's okay to feel sad. I'm here with you." Validation calms the nervous system, yours and theirs. Third, co-regulate. Children borrow your calm. Slow your breathing, lower your voice, sit beside them instead of towering over them. Your presence teaches them emotional safety more than any words. 4. Name the emotions together. Help your child build an emotional vocabulary. Is this disappointment? Are you feeling scared? Does this feel unfair? Naming emotions reduce their power for both of you. Repair when you mess up. And you will mess up. Every parent does. The difference is you repair. Say, I'm sorry I snapped. I shouldn't have done that. I love you and I'm here. Repair builds trust. It teaches the child that relationships survive imperfection. Breaking the cycle doesn't just change your child, it changes you. Because as you learn to validate your child, you start learning to validate yourself. As you comfort your child, you begin healing the parts of you that never received comfort. This is reparenting, giving to yourself what you are learning to give your child. You don't have to become a perfect parent to break the cycle. You have to become a present one. Emotional neglect ends the moment awareness begins, and every moment of connection you create now shapes a future where your child never has to wonder if their feelings matter. Because with you, they do. If this video resonated, please like, share and subscribe. And remember, healing yourself is one of the greatest gifts you can give your child.